Hello, and welcome to British Judo's After School Club. My name's Adam Hall, and this is
Tom Reed.
So, thanks for joining us. Over the next few weeks, our aim is to teach you a little bit of judo, doing it socially distanced, and have a little bit of fun as we go along. So just to start off with, to get ourselves nice and warm, we're going to do a little bit of skipping. But don't worry if you haven't got a skipping rope, just do it on the spot. So when I say, you're going to start. Ready, and off you go. And stop there. So because we're doing a judo class, we're going to use the judo terminology. So when you hear the word hajime, that means go. When you hear the word mate, that means stop. So we're going to give that a little practice. So when I say hajime, you're going to start your skipping again. Ready, hajime. And mate. Very good. Okay, so this time, we're just going to do it forwards and backwards. So as you skip in, you're just going to do little jumps, forwards and backwards. Ready, and hajime. And mate. Good stuff. Ready, hajime. Mate. Well done, you're getting the hang of this. So this time, we're going to try and go side to side. So just little side jumps. Ready, and hajime. And mate. So we're going to mix it up now. So when you hear me say hajime, you'll start. And it's up to you if you want to go forwards and backwards or side to side. That's your choice. When I say change, you'll do the opposite direction that you have been doing. So if you were doing forwards and backwards and you hear me shout change, then you'll go side to side. Okay? If you hear me say mate, then stop. Ready? Hajime. Change. Change. Mate. Hajime. Mate. Hajime. Change. 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 And mate. Well done. Good stuff. So now we're going to have a little look at some animal movements. So the first one we're going to do is called the gorilla. So you're going to be on your knuckles and on your toes. And you're going to be walking along the floor. Like opposite hand to opposite foot as you go, okay? When you hear me clap my hands, you're going to jump up and start beating your chest like a big gorilla, okay? So we'll give that a little go. Hajime. So you're walking around like a gorilla, walking around, walking around. Oh, excellent. If you want to put the noises in at home. It's a lot more fun. Excellent. Now this time, see if you can do a backwards gorilla. So you're going to do a gorilla walking backwards. Walk around in the space that you've got. Excellent. Okay, the next little movement we're going to do is called the duck walk. So you're going to crouch down. And you're just going to try and walk like a little duck. So you're trying to stay low. Just bobbing those feet in front of you, trying to stay on your toes. And if you'd like to, get those arms flapping, get those wings going, and start quacking. Off you go, hajime. And see if you can do a backwards duck now. And mate. Excellent. So the next movement we're going to do is called the crab. So you're going to be moving sideways. So sliding your feet. Again, you can come out, get those little crab claws going. And every so often, you're going to switch. Switch, keep walking. Okay, ready, and hajime. Remember, when you want to switch, you can switch. So do it off how it feels to you. Yeah. What noise does a crab make? Snap. Snap. We'll just go with snap. Snap, snap. And mate. Lovely stuff. So we're going to have a little look at a squat movement. So a squat involves you staying a nice big gorilla chest like before. And you're going to see if you can crouch down and see if you can get as low as you were when you were a duck. Okay? So keep that great big gorilla chest and see if you can squat down and bend your knee. Just give it a little go. If you can, try and keep your whole foot on the floor. So we're going to try it with your feet as wide as you can go. So get your feet as wide as you can. If you're really flexible, go a little bit wider. If you're not very flexible, just go as far as you can. That's okay. And from that position, see if you can do a squat. So big gorilla chest, and see if you can do that squat again. How does that feel? Does it feel easier? Does it feel a little bit harder? Not as comfortable? Mate. So went really wide. So this time we're going to come in and do it really narrow. So have a really narrow stance. So if you're really good, see if you can get your feet to touch. If you need to bring them a little bit wider, you can do, but with a nice narrow stance. And again, see if you can keep that big gorilla chest and see if you can get low like a duck. Hajime, off you go. Yeah, that's good, mate. That's spot on, Tom. Yeah, just as well you're demoing this week, right? Excellent, and mate. So we went really narrow, we went really wide. This time we're just going to try it in the middle. So normally it's about the same width as your shoulders, going all the way down. So try and keep your feet in line with your shoulders. Just give it one more go to see how low you can get. Hajime. Remember, keep that big gorilla chest. If you want to beat your chest like a gorilla, you can do. Excellent. And mate. So this time, if you've got some flip-flops, some sliders, trainers, or just a little bit of some rolled up socks or a bit of rolled up mat or something like that, what we're going to do now is put that under your feet. So you're going to go under your toes, under the front part of your foot. And you're going to try and do that squat again. Just see how that feels. Does it feel a little bit easier? Does it feel a bit harder? Is it more of a challenge? Okay, and try it this time with the shoes or whatever you've got at home. You're going to slot underneath your heels. So your heels are chocked up that little bit. How does that feel? I think for most people that might feel a little bit easier. You might be able to get that down a little bit lower. Keep that big gorilla chest. Excellent. And mate. So the reason why we're doing a lot on the legs today, a lot of the squat, there's a lot of judo movements. You need to have big legs, strong legs, so you can pick your partner up and throw them over your shoulder. The throw that we're going to look at today, which is Ippon Seoinage. Okay, so Tom's got to be in front of me. You know, you've got to imagine that I've got to hold the Tom. I'm going to turn in, and I'm going to do the technique, and I'll throw my partner. So Tom will go through the air. Don't worry, I haven't got any Jedi powers. You should step forward for me, okay? So I'm going to turn in, I'm going to bend down, so I'm going to get in that squat position, good squat position. I'm going to lift my partner up and pull him over my shoulder. Whoosh. Okay. So that's why we need strong legs. A little bit like if you find a piggyback. Okay. The other thing we need is a strong core. You need a strong trunk. So we're going to do some exercises to get a strong trunk now. So you're going to go down, and it's up to you. You can go in a presser position with your arms out straight, or come onto your elbows if you want a little bit more of a challenge. Okay. Now, hajime. You're in that position. You're going to see if you can hold it, and you want a nice straight line as best you can, going through your head, shoulders, through your hips, and into your ankles there. So a nice straight line. We want to avoid any bums poking up in the air. We want to avoid any sort of sag tummies as well. Okay? And from that position, you're going to try and turn onto your side. Excellent. And again, we don't want to be sagging down. We're going to keep that nice straight line going through the head, through your body, all the way into your feet. Now you're going to come back onto a normal plank, and you're going to turn onto the other side. So again, it's a good thing for core strength and some good balance as well. Need good coordination for this. And back to the front, we're going to do one more on each side. So up on your side. Good stuff. Remember, you're trying to keep a nice straight line going through your head, through your body, and all the way into your feet. And onto the other side. And back to. Oh. Have a little rest, Tom. You worked really hard. So have a little rest just while we explain the next bit. So to be able to turn in and pick our partner up, we just don't need to be strong. We need to be fast as well. Be able to react. So you're going to be running on the spot. And when I clap my hands, you're going to jump up in the air and land in that ready position. It's going to land in a little squat position. Okay? So I'll say hajime, you'll run on the spot, and when I clap my hands, jump up in the air and land in the squat position, in that ready pose. Ready, hajime! Good stuff. Shake it off, shake it off. Reset. Ready, hajime! Excellent. Okay, so this time, we're going to make it a little bit more of a challenge. So when I clap my hands, I'm going to point either to this side or the opposite side. Whichever way I point, whichever side I point to, you're going to jump and turn that way. Okay. So I'll say hajime, you'll run on the spot, I'll clap and point, and you have to jump and turn the right way. Ready, hajime. So I'll take out the clap. Yeah, I'll just point. I'll do hajime and then I'll point and just jump and turn that way. Ready? Hajime. Good stuff. Hajime. 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 Excellent. Okay, so this time, I'm going to jog on the spot. When I clap my hands, you're going to see if you can do a 180. It's going to turn 180 degrees, turn around, and face behind you, and land in that position. So Tom will just give us a little demo, like that. So jog on the spot. When I clap my hands, just jump and turn. Ready? Hajime. Again, shake it off. If you need to reset, shake it off, shake it off. Ready? Hajime. Ready? Hajime. And mate. So we're going to come back to that. We're going to go back to the trunk now. So doing a lot on the legs, a lot of jumping, a lot of landing. So this time, I've got a little challenge for you. So with that trainer, or with that, the rolled up socks, or the flip flop, or whatever you got at home, you're going to have that in front of you. I'm going to go down into that sort of plank position again. So it could be on your elbows, or if you want to come up onto your hands in the presser position, that's up to you. And the challenge is to see if you can get that object around onto your back. Bring your hand down, bring the other hand up, take it off. and then back the other way. Okay, so for this, you're going to need to be pretty strong through the trunk, but you also have to have good balance and good coordination to make sure that you don't tip too much, tip one way or the other. If you tip, the object will fall off, and you'll know that you need to keep a nice flat surface. Tom, could you just turn and face the camera, just so I can see how flat your back is? Now you don't turn. So yeah, Tom's got a nice flat back there. He's not wobbling too much in the hips at the side. And make sure you give that a go. So I'll give you another minute, have a little practice. If it's too easy, what you can do is get something that makes it a little bit more difficult, a little bit more of a challenge. So you could use like a little ball, a little spongy ball or a little tennis ball. If it's too difficult, then just get an object that's got quite sort of a wide surface area. So it could be like a little soft cup coaster at home, like I said, some socks, or even a nice flat flip-flop. And mate, lovely stuff. So this time you're going to need both your flip-flops. And you're going to set them up. So you're going to imagine that you've got a partner stood in front of you, and you're going to put those shoes so that your partner's going to be facing you. So those shoes are going to represent your partner. And all we're going to do is practice turning in and getting in that ready position. Okay, so if you just watch Tom, Tom's going to demonstrate it onto your nagi. So he's just going to turn in. And he's in that ready position, in that little squat. Okay. Now the shoes are there, so you can see if your partner was there, would your partner be on your back? If you turn in and you're off to one side, like Tom is here, then you'd know his partner wouldn't be on his back, and it would be much more of a challenge, much more difficult to try and throw your partner because they're just too far away. So all you're trying to do is turn in and squat down in line with those trainers, or flip-flops, or socks, or whatever you've got at home. Okay, mate. So we've had a little practice. What we're going to do now, you're going to be in that ready position. When I shout hajime, you're going to turn in as fast as you can and get into that position. So you're going to be ready, ready, ready. Say hajime, you're going to turn in and get in that position for ippon seoi-nage. Ready, hajime! So you can try and challenge yourself. If you're getting in line with your trainers or your flip-flops, see if you can go a little bit faster. If you go too fast and you're off to one side, then just slow it down a little bit. Ready? Hajime! Reset. Ready? Hajime! Okay, lovely. So this time, you're going to put one shoe to one side of you and one shoe to the other side. So it's as if, if you just turn them so they're facing you. So it's as if you've got two partners, and each partner's facing you. So you've got a partner on each side. You're going to be jogging on the spot. Now, whichever way I point, you're going to turn in against that partner. So we'll just have a little practice. Tom's ready, he's on his toes. I'll point this way. He's going to turn in. Okay. He's on his toes, ready, ready, ready. Good stuff. Okay. Ready? Hajime. So on your toes. Yeah. Other side. Yeah, keep going on your toes, Don't stop. And mate. Good. So this time, we're going to bring in that crab. So the crab movement we had at the start. Just bring a bit more space in. So a bit like the crab at the start. All you're going to do is start in the middle. Whichever way I point, you're going to step like the crab that way, and then turn in. And then back to the middle, ready, ready, ready. Point the other way, and turn in. Okay. Ready, and hajime. Yep, and then back to the middle. Quick, quick, quick. Keep going, back to the middle. Yep. And mate. Good stuff. So, just as we're coming to the end of the session, we're going to do some stretching. So, animal movements again to help us stretch off. So we're going to go back to the gorilla walk. So, walking on your feet and on your knuckles, walking around. So, ready, and hajime. As if you want to, if you need to come up and have a stretch, you can come up, do a big stretch, beat your chest like a gorilla. And then walk around a little bit more when you're ready. Right, so from that position, to stay in that position, what you're going to do, keep your legs straight. You're going to walk forwards, bring your tummy down, look up at the ceiling. Yeah. Then when you felt that stretch a little bit, you can hiss like a snake. You can imagine you're a snake sort of popping up and hissing. Give yourself a little shake. Start walking forwards again. So walk forwards up onto the gorilla pose. You're walking around. Keep your feet where they are. You're going to walk down into the snake again. Look up. And this time, we're going to come onto your knees. And we're going to finish with the penguin. You have to waddle like this. And then when you hear ice, 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 you've got to go down to your front and push yourself and try to slide along the ice. Okay? So walk around like a penguin, hajime. Ice, ice, ice. And back up. Walk around like a little penguin again. Ice, ice, ice. See if you can do the backwards penguin now. Backwards penguin. Ice, ice, ice. I don't know how we're going to do this. Backwards penguin. And ice, ice, ice. And mate. So just sort yourselves out. If you're wearing a kit, sort your kit out. So at the start of a judo session, we should do a little bow to come on to start the session, and we should always sort of bow to finish. We didn't do the bow at the start, but we'll certainly do the bow at the end. So the word for bow is re. So when you hear me say re, we're going to do a little bow just to finish, okay? So stand nice and smart. Re. Well done. Thank you very much for joining me and Tom. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope to see you back here next week. Do a little bit more judo, some more animal movements, and have a little bit more fun. Thanks very much. See you later. Bye-bye.